Okay. I would like to thank everybody for showing up today. This is Abram Marcial's debut book party for his book, The 10 Monkeys. So we're gonna have a very exciting time. We're gonna do a little interview session, some question and answer. So if you have any questions, please make sure you ask your questions in the group chat. So after we're done with, I give a speech, and then Abram talks, and then gives a book excerpt, and then I will be asking Abram some questions. Then I'll be reading questions from the side list from the group chat, and then at the very end, I'll leave everybody time to talk to Abram directly and give him a congratulations to him directly through the voice chat. Okay, so that's going to be our script for today. So let me go ahead and get started. So. I'm kind of reading this. I'll be looking at the camera as well, so don't mind me. So when I first started working with Abram, it was a few years ago, and no, when I first started working with his sister, Abram Marcial, was a few years ago. And sometimes this young kid would come with Alyssa while she was working on her book. And he would sit there quietly in the corner, working on his homework. A nice, quiet smirk on his face as he listens to me and Alyssa work on a Wild Journey 1 and eventually Wild Journey 2. And as he started to get more comfortable around me and being in my mom's classroom back at Barrett, he started to speak up more. Especially with Wild Journey 2, he was very engaged with helping Alyssa come up with a lot of the ideas for that book, in addition to myself. He was getting more and more confident with the book writing process as watching his sister write. And then I realized that this young man, he also wanted to write a book. So when I had some space available, I asked his mom and I asked him, like, hey, would you like to write a book? And he enthusiastically said yes. So he would come to each session ready to go, with full of ideas, inspired, excited. Like the idea of him writing a book, I think really got him excited, and he was very just so passionate about writing this book. I can say now without a doubt that he was one of my best students, and he actually wrote his book faster than anybody else. Picture book, novel, any type of book. Like, he wrote his book faster than any other student that I've had, because he came in prepared, he came in ready, and he came in hungry to have the book be the best that it could possibly be. So I just want to say thank you for Abram. Thank you to his family for sharing him with me during those times when we got to write the book. And I look forward to him becoming a even greater author than he already is, and continuing to write for the rest of his life. So I would like to introduce Abram Marcial. Please take the floor. So right now, Abram, I would like you to give your thank you speech, and then or give your speech, and then go into giving your book excerpt. Okay.
Okay. Hi, my name is Abram Marcial, and I'm the one that wrote the book 10 Naughty Monkeys. Hello, family and friends. Thank you all for taking your time to join me today. Hola, familia y amigos. Gracias a todos por acompañarme hoy. This writing journey began thanks to Mr. David Chappelle. He helped me so much in getting my thoughts in order and onto paper. Seeing my sister Alyssa go through her writing experiences gave me ideas. I finally decided on the topic 10 Naughty Monkeys. It's in a few ways related to how and what kids go through on school days. It was really fun working with Mr. David and getting my ideas organized, and in the end, into a book. He then helped me find somebody to illustrate my book. We were lucky to have Mr. Mario Keener donate his time and perfect art for my book. I am glad that Literary Legacies offers this opportunity to children, and I am grateful to have been chosen. Thank you, Mr. David Chappelle, Mr. Mario Keener, and to my family for their support. I hope you enjoy my book, and please support Literary Legacies with donations to other children, so other children can have this amazing experience as well. Thank you. Yay!
Yeah, show out the book a little bit. Show the front cover. Yeah, there you go. Show the front cover. Yeah, there you go. So hopefully you all have already made your orders. I'm going to copy and paste all the links right now, so you guys can go ahead and order his book. And if you would like to donate, I'll include that link as well, and that link to our website. So go ahead, Abram, with your book excerpt.
Lunch chaos. The 10 little monkeys are getting ready for school because it's the first day of class. Hurry to the kitchen and eat breakfast, everyone, their mother Michelle yells at them. The monkeys begin to eat their banana bread and drink their milk. They finish their breakfast in a hurry and the monkeys pack their backpacks. Their mom warns, the bus will be here in 10 minutes. All of the monkeys rush to the line and wait for the bus. Once they got on the bus, the monkeys open and close the windows for fun. The bus driver pulls over and yells, stop, at the monkeys. When the monkeys arrive at school, they each walk to their separate class line and then head to the playground. A young toucan named Carmelo asks 3 of the monkeys to come play with him. Hey Frank, Kane, and Stacy, want to go down the slide with me? The 3 monkeys are excited to see Carmelo and agree to play with him. The monkeys slide down the slide with Carmelo several times until the bell rings. The bell rings and the 3 monkeys head back to the line and caught in front of other students. The students make it to class and they open the classroom door. The 3 monkeys run to their seats because they do not want to get in trouble for cutting the line. The monkeys beat their teacher to class. It takes their teacher, Mr. Tan, 10 minutes to walk to class. Mr. Tan finally makes it to class and introduces himself. Good morning, students. I am Mr. Tan. Mr. Tan then goes over his classroom rules. Mr. Tan's classroom rules are 1, no horseplay, 2, no interrupting, and 3, no cheating. After he goes over the rules, Mr. Tan starts to read the book Spider-Man 2 to his students. Mr. Tan finishes the reading and says, it's time for recess. Remember to put on your jackets. It's cold outside. The monkeys are excited for recess. The monkeys meet with each other and skip to the monkey bars. Jim skips there first and climbs to the very top of the monkey bars. Stacy arrives and tells Jim to move. Stacy gets to the spot on the monkey bars where Jim's feet are hanging. Jim almost falls off the monkey bars. Jim tries kicking Stacy to try to make her fall off of the monkey bars. Once recess is over, the bell rings. All of the students go to their classroom lines. When Frankie and Stacy get to class, they head to the reader's workshop. They start to learn about reading strategies. The first strategy they learn is to use a word that they know. The word must end with A-Y, and it also has to rhyme with the word clay. Stacy chose the word day for her reading strategy because it rhymes with clay. Mr. Tan continues to read Spider-Man 2 to his class. Mr. Tan pretends he gets stuck on the word play. He asks the student to use the strategy that they just learned to help him. Frankie raises his hand and tells Mr. Tan, I could use the word may to figure out the word play. Reader's workshop finishes and lunchtime begins. Frankie, Stacy, and their classmates line up at the cafeteria to get lunch while it is still hot. Once they sit at the lunch tables, Frankie throws an apple at Stacy. Stacy throws the apple back at Frankie. The monkeys open their milk. Stacy pours some of the milk on Frankie's head. Frankie then pours some of his milk on Stacy's head. The monkeys are out of control and pour milk everywhere. They steal other students' milk cartons and pour milk all over the floor. Students slip on the wet milk-covered floor. The principal enters the cafeteria and catches the monkeys causing trouble. The principal calls their mom, Michelle, to let her know about her children's behavior. The monkeys get detention. There. And this is the first picture, or the second one, and then the first one, and then the second one. And that's the first chapter of the 10 Naughty Monkeys.
Yay! So I am going to be asking Abram some questions. Remember, if any of you have any questions, whether you are his classmates, other students who have been to Barrett, whether you're family, friends, leave questions in the comments and I will be asking them. and then I will leave the floor open to everybody to say congratulations to Abram directly. Okay, so I have 5 questions for you, Abram. All right. Hold on, somebody wants to join. So first question is, how does it feel to be an author? You are a published author in the 5th grade. How does that feel?
It feels really good that to be able to be known as somebody who wrote a book at the age of 8, 9?
Started at 9.
At 9 and in 3rd grade. So it really makes me proud of myself. And yeah, that's how I feel about writing.
That's awesome. Some people go their whole lives wanting to write a book and never having the courage to do so. And you did it starting at the age of 9. You weren't even 10 yet. You weren't even 10 yet. You were 9. So congratulations. That's great. That is so awesome. Second question is, how long did it take you to write the book? Do you remember?
About 3 to 4 months.
And then it took us, then we had to wait for Mr. Keenan to do the pictures and stuff, and then we had to get it published. So it was a process, but like I said, 3 to 4 months. He got in there. We got it done. Every week. I don't think you were missing any weeks at all. And like we just got it done. So congratulations again. So that's a barometer for other kids who may be listening. Like if you come with your ideas prepared, if you are selected as a student for Literary Legacies and you come prepared to work, you can get your book done in 3 months, 3 to 4 months, and then you just wait on the pictures to be drawn. So if you're doing a picture book, so congratulations again. So what did you learn most about yourself by writing a book? Like what kind of growth did you see in yourself by this process?
I did get smarter in like grammar wise, being able to write the whole book and see the mistakes that I changed and the mistakes that the publishers changed. So I did learn how to write better and how to like see the format of what a book should look like.
Yeah, that's excellent. That's what I like to hear, because this Literary Legacies, as much as I would love to work with all of my students every day for the rest of my life, you all are gonna have to jump out of that nest and start to fly on your own and write books for the rest of your life. So I'm glad to hear that you learned the structure of how to do so on your own. That's great. I love that. 2 more. So what inspired you most to write your book? And I believe Mrs. Malik asked the same question. So answer me and Mrs. Malik. What inspired you to write this book?
First I wanted to do something with animals because monkeys are one of my favorite animals. So I wanted to do something with monkeys, and then I thought jungle, and then I thought like all those like animated movies where the animals are like people and they could talk. So what really inspired me was animals and nature.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Hopefully we can get this into a movie, right? That'll be nice. You and your sister both have like, it'll be nice if we had like your book as the short, and then like the short cartoon before it, then you have your sister's book as like the full length movie. That's the dream, right? Once we get our own movie studio, we'll be able to put all these books on. All right, one last question, then we'll take it, and I'll read the questions on the side here. And I believe, let me see, who else asked this question? I think this is Mrs. Malik. Oh, no, let me see. This is Miss Rios. So what are you going to keep writing? If so, what is your next book going to be about? So the answer the 2 of us.
I do think I will keep writing. I do want to change the topic. I don't want to like make a second book for this. I want to make it something to do with actual, I want it to be nonfiction. So
nonfiction, wow, okay.
Real facts.
Wow, okay. I would love to, I would like to get working on that. If you would like, I would like to teach you the next book as well, because I know I was waiting for this party to tell you that I do have time to do so. If you would like me to teach you on this for the next book, I could have your family be my 2 kids in California, and I'll have my 2 kids in Chicago, and then I'll just go forth from there. So, all right, if you're interested, you let me know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Um, yeah. So let me see about some of these questions on the side panel here. Let me go to the top. Um, what was this is from Miss Myra. This is from Letty. What was the funnest part of writing the book?
I think being in the classroom with Miss Chappelle and you and Alyssa.
Those were some pretty funny moments, huh?
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, I'll always hold those moments dear to my heart. Like us all in there cracking jokes. You and Alyssa going back and forth. My mom and I trying to keep you guys from tearing each other's heads off. So it's always funny. Oh, let's see. How long? We answered that question. What inspired you to write another one? Let me see here. I think we're writing another book. Uh, where'd you get the inspiration? You answered that. And yeah, okay, looks like that's it. So yeah, the questions are done. If anybody has any specific questions they want to ask impromptu, go ahead. You guys can unmute yourself. Try not to talk over each other, but unmute yourself. You can say congratulations one at a time. Whoever speaks first kind of has the audience, and just try to be respectful of each other. But take the time now to kind of say hello and pop into the screen and say hi.
Congratulations, Abram.
Thank you, Lisa.
We love you.
Say we love you, Abram. Congratulations.
Love you, Abram. Congratulations.
Thank you. We love you.
What's up, buddy?
Hi, Boyle.
Notice my quarantine hair?
Yeah. Hi, Abram. Congratulations. Well, you guys are enjoying the weather in Washington. That's nice.
Excellent. Anybody else? Yeah, you guys just jump in here. Anybody else? Come on and say hi to Abram. Say congratulations.
Congratulations, Abram.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Abram.
Congratulations.
My girls wanted to say congratulations from the Malik family. You girls say congratulations.
And I will tell you guys, there is a surprise. It's not like a major surprise, but when you get the book, flip through it, especially if you're the kids in my class, and I want you to look and see if you notice anything. See if you notice anything. Shh, we're not telling. That's all I have to say.
Anybody else? We got some people jumping on here. So if for some of the new people who missed out, we're gonna have this recorded if you want to rewatch it and watch Abram's speech and his book excerpt. But if anybody wants to jump in and say congratulations before we close this out, now's the time to do so.
Congratulations, Abram.
Thank you, Amy.
We miss you, Amy.
Yeah, I missed you guys too. Congratulations, Abram. It's Keka and Santi, Mateo, and Yesenia. Hi.
Hi. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Hey.
One more time, Alyssa, you're muted.
And David, there was one more question. Somebody put.
Congratulations, Abram. I'm very proud of you, and I like how the book turned out at the end.
All right, one more question, Abram. One more question. What would your advice be for other kids that want to write a book? That's a great question, by the way.
That's a great question, yeah.
I would say put whatever you want into your book. You can't let somebody tell you what they want in your book. It has to be what you want because it's your book.
Wow.
I love that. That is so empowering. You know, agency at a young age. You know, like like that is so beautiful. I love that. I love that, Abram. I love that. Like that's the thing about literary legacies. What we allow our students to speak their mind. We allow them to make their book what they want. It's your dream. It's your book. So I'm glad that you took that was the takeaway you had. One last run through. Anybody else want to say hi? I don't know if Melissa was able to come through on Abram's end. Anybody else want to say hi before we jump off?
Me. Congratulations, Abram.
Thank you, Tia Mireya.
Thank you.
You need to throw my kids more often. I want them to be like when they grow up.
All right, Abram, you want to say any final words? And I also want to say a really big thank you to Mr. Keener. I know I didn't specifically call him out in my introduction, but Abram did a great job of acknowledging him. Like all this artwork was done by him for free. So he just did it. He did it out of his love for the Marcial family and for literary legacy. So I just want to thank him wholeheartedly for this, for making this book come to life. Right. So close us out, Abram. Let me. What are your final thoughts before you say bye to everybody?
Thank you, and I hope you enjoy my book.
Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Abram will. I pray. I pray we'll be able to have an in-person celebration at some point. So I just want to say thanks, everybody, and thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Chappelle. Thank you, Mrs. Chappelle, for your patience with both of my children, actually even my 20-year-old years ago. So thank you so much for your time. And, you got this boy exactly. You want to pick up a list at one time, then have to go back and pick up the other. And so you kind of worked with him for a little bit extra long time. But thank you for that. And, to have two published authors in my house, awesome. Thank you. Big deal.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So look out for Abram's next book, his bestseller, and Alyssa's Wild Journey 3, and coming to a bookstore near you. I'll probably sometime in 2021.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, everybody. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
All right, thank you all. Congratulations again.
You can jump on my book.